Due to his hot takes and persona, he's been banned on nearly every single social media platform, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Okay, so all I know about this guy is that he is an athlete, a pimp, and too hot for TV. Take it away.
People think you're like sexist.
Because I say the truth.
Which is?
Women can't fight. Men are stronger. More true things. I think another thing I said is and maybe I'll upset the ladies on the podcast. I hope not, but please correct me if I'm wrong.
Probably will.
I said if I were to get on a plane and that plane was to fly into the eye of a hurricane, there was a 50% chance of it crashing, I'd want a male pilot. I think that males are better under stress and under pressure. I think they're less likely to get emotional in a life or death situation. That's why they make better soldiers. That doesn't mean that doesn't make me a misogynist. That doesn't make me sexist. That's just true. Women are better at other things than men. And I'll sit here and say women are better at X. But I will say that men are better at Y. I'm not going to sit and pretend that we're all the same. We're not. Under pressure, when your life is on the line, anyone who's honest would want a male pilot in said situation. You would not want a female pilot.
Yeah, I don't see the problem with that. What's the problem with that? He's saying men have, generally speaking, better spatial reasoning, a little cooler under pressure, little less given.
Little electric, my little plug. Ooh, let me get my little plug and plug it into my Tesla. Maybe I can get an erection one day. Is this the man you are?
What? What's wrong with having an electric car? We're all going to have an electric car by force. By force, pal. In like 10, 15, 20 years. Because it'll be too expensive to get a petrol car. Electric cars will be the norm.
Who am I?
Bro, no! Bro! Yo, who will lead us now?
Money.
What did he say? What did you say, little baby? Girls should wear leashes like the dogs they are. Yo, full send it. Yo.
Fuck those stupid bitches!
Someone said to me yesterday, your Bugatti, that's like 3 million euro. And I was offended. This cost me 5.2 million euro. Do you have any idea how much options cost a Bugatti? You think that sunroof was free, my G? It costs more than your house. Bro, 5.2 M. I'm going to buy another Bugatti or a Pagani or a Koenigsegg. I have to buy something else. People still think I'm broke.
I didn't even decide. I realized yesterday that I can actually, genuinely, right now, nothing is stopping me from becoming Batman. Nothing. I have a Batcave.
Okay. Yep.
I have an Alfred.
Okay.
I have a Batmobile, a Bugatti.
Yep.
I can fight.
Yep.
Rich as fuck.
You can afford body armor and all the crap that
all
Batman
the crap.
needs.
Can buy it all. I'm charismatic. There is nothing stopping me putting on a suit and being Batman. Not pretending to be Batman. Actually 100% being
stopping criminals. The only problem is, I ain't trying to fuck with anyone's business. I respect people out there trying to make a bit of money dealing drugs. I'm gonna go beat them up.
Super fast outside of a castle. I'm drinking cognac and smoking cigars. Why are you pretending I'm not the coolest human alive? Because I'm doing exactly the same thing, and so is Luke, and he's certainly not. Luke's friends over there. Luke, your friends behind you.
What do you mean?
Your friends. Behind you, your friends. They're at that table.
What?
Behind you.
Is it dudes or something?
No, just look behind your friends. Right there, your friends. Who's at the table, Luke?
Nobody.
Oh, Jesus.
Bitch thought she was smart. She Googles up real mink fur. Let me show you. I found one, but it's $17,000. You know what I did? Bust the card out. Fucking ninja star. Pa! Landed on her lap. Huh? What's that? It says my fucking debit card, bitch. Buy it. Don't know about me. Remember that team? And he still shook. Still scared. Like 3 weeks later, I had to pick her up in the Lambo with my mink coat on. Started laughing. I can't believe you're actually weird. Ain't gonna be so funny when I fuck you in it, is it? Big dick swinging. Am I allowed to say this shit on YouTube? I'm Mr. Producer. Whatever I fucking want.
I have an argument with a feminist, and she was saying that we need to teach men not to rape. And I said, my dear, I love how idealistic you are, but I am realistic. Men are already taught not to rape. She's like, no,
We need to go and change language at school and rewrite history and do all the shit they're trying to do to make men weak because they think that weak men don't rape, which is another argument I want to come back to because weak men are the most dangerous men on the planet. Let's talk about that later.
True.
But I said, no, people already understand that rape is wrong. Unfortunately, human nature, some people don't care about doing wrong things. We should teach people not to steal, but they still steal. Would you agree that everyone says don't steal? The Bible says don't steal. The Quran says don't steal. Schools say don't steal. Everyone says don't steal. People still steal. So if I were to take $1 million in cash and walk down the street at night in the worst part of town holding it, to a degree, I would have some responsibility. When I got robbed, the police would come and say, why did you do that? People would say, Andrew, why did you do that? You have to protect yourself from things. You can't just rely on the ideological hope that other people in the world are going to be perfect and infallible or that the law is going to prevent it. You have to say, no, I can't walk through the ghetto at 2 a.m. with $1 million in cash. I take personal responsibility. She agreed. I said, then by extension, would you agree that the smartest thing a woman can do to prevent rape is not to sit here on a podcast and try and change the way men think and talk about your bullshit, but to take some degree of personal responsibility and not put yourself in dangerous situations?
Obviously, 100% true. Every syllable he uttered there is obviously correct.
I'll take you to Dubai, put you in the sky. Money on a plate, girl, I know you want to ride. I'll make you feel nice, get a little high. But if I'm on the grind, then I probably won't reply.